Hi guys, welcome back to the UK and Ireland tour. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a European tie for you in our first Europa League phase match against Fiorentina away from home, and we follow it up with the game against league leaders Aberdeen. Since you were last with us, we've not looked too bad. We lost very disappointingly 1-0 at home to Queen's Park, and again we absolutely dominated. We hit the woodwork 5 times, but we just couldn't score. But in the return, we managed to get a 2-0 win away at St Johnstone. We're playing pretty well. We're currently sat second in the league. There's a couple of teams behind us with a game in hand. Obviously, we won on penalties against Austria Vienna, as you're aware as well, with a 5-1 win against Kilmarnock as well, just before the end of the transfer window. That was a fantastic result for us also. The Austria Vienna matches were very, very difficult. We managed to get the 2-1 winner in the home leg, a 2-1 defeat in the away leg, winning on penalties, a win against Motherwell and Dundee there in the Viaplay Cup as well. So we've done very, very well. And going into this Europa League campaign, Fiorentina probably one of the tougher games that we're going to have to play. So hopefully we can go out there and get a good result. Um, as you can see, we've confirmed a couple of young players. Augustin Yabo is going to come in from Bologna, just for our reserves for the time being, and Vaclav Musil is going to come in as well. He is going to come in from Opava, respectively. They're all pre-contract agreements, so we've had to pay compensation fees. We're trying to loan out a few players as well, but in terms of players coming in, we have spent a little bit more money, and a lot of deadline day loan deals have happened as well. I'm not too sure if Comenencia had left last time you were with us. Al Shabab came in for him £5.75 million, and there's a number of loan deals there, some for money, some without money. A lot of them are associated with the players that we've brought in, but a few of them are from our youth teams as well. So David Cartwright was the first of the young players to come in. I thought he was loan listed. Yes, he is. He is loan listed. We're still waiting to see if anything happens. He came in from Southampton again. All of these were compensation fees, £625,000, with the potential for that to go a little bit higher. 16-year-old striker. He looks quite good. Jordan Kilpatrick, again, he came in from Southampton as well. He has left the club on loan as well for £675,000. That was the fee that we paid for him. He has gone out on loan to Arbroath in the Scottish League One. Liam Marsh, £775,000, 16-year-old Scottish goalkeeper from Leicester for £775, like I said. Again, reasonable deal, and he's gone out on loan to Montrose. Fraser Gianelli in from Wolves, another young striker, 17 years of age, £700,000, and he went out on loan, I think, as well to Gateshead. Robert Hughes also coming in from Wolves, good central midfield player, 650,000. He went out on loan to Woking, along with Bradley Quirk, who we got in from Norwich for £675,000. Again, a 17-year-old striker, certainly giving ourselves the options. Kim Sorensen came in on a free transfer from Vikingur in the Faroe Islands, under 21 international, 18 years of age. He looks to be a good prospect. Let's see what he can do going forward. He is loan listed as well, but no one has come in for him as of yet. And lastly, Matej Novotny, a very good 19-year-old Czech under 21 international goalkeeper, 6'4", very much like a Petr Cech type goalkeeper by the looks of things. He will be an excellent keeper, and we've sent him out on loan back to Sparta Prague until the end of the season. A £4.5 million signing on deadline day. So without further ado, let's get into these fixtures. A couple of little bits of rotation in there. Torkildsen remains in goal. Ron, Fakan and Stankovic at the back, with Al-Mubala just ahead of them. Aguiar, Guaya and Cresta in midfield, with Montano, Leib and Graf as the front three. Angus Gunn isn't registered for Europe. Likewise, Priotti and Seleman and Santa Maria. Lancashire is injured for 4 to 5 months, and Oyola is out for 7 to 9 days. So it's a bit of a shame where Lancashire is concerned. Obviously, he's got that big injury. We would have registered Santa Maria if we had the opportunity to, but we've not been able to, unfortunately. So hopefully, going into this competition, we can have a strong showing. I think we're certainly capable with the fixtures that we've managed to get. There's a few teams, like I say, that are going to be a little bit more difficult than others. This certainly being one of the tougher fixtures. Let's see how we get on. We're going to stay attacking. It is our style of play now. And gradually we are finding that we are better than the majority of Scottish sides. I mean, even the defeat against Queen's Park, we should have won the game. Like I say, we hit the woodwork many times, and we very much could have scored 3 or 4 goals there. But we just couldn't find the back of the net. And in the end, they had one attempt at goal, really, on target. And that was that. Here's Edgar Fakan into Rawdon. Now, Montano. Straight from kickoff, and we've got the highlight. And we're doing very well in possession as Fakan lays it all the way back to Torkildsen. And now Stankovic. Good turn. Finds Cresta. Now Graf into Labe. Chance to get it into the penalty area. Lays it into Al Mualad. Into Gueye. Chance to cut it back. Milenkovic doing well to get it away. But this time he gets the cross in. And there is Cresta. And he's hit the post. And I'm hoping that it's not going to be a similar story today than it was against Queen's Park. That was a big opportunity and a very well worked one as well. Montano into Fakan. Now Rawdon back to Montano again. Coming down this left-hand side. Plays it inside to Aguiar. And now Rawdon back into Fakan. Again, the way we move the ball and the way it's working with the midfield, we are certainly looking like a good team. Cresta plays it into Stretton Graf, and that again is a big opportunity. 2 big chances for us in the opening couple of minutes, and we should be in front here. Very disappointed not to be, given the nature of those chances. Fiorentina have had 1 attempt to goal, and it's been on target. We've had 4 attempts so far. Possession relatively even. So far, I'd say we do deserve to be ahead. Al Mualad just couldn't get the acceleration there to beat Nanasi to it. And now Esposito. Into Milenkovic. Back to Esposito again. He lays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Stankovic, and they try and rebuild from the back. Parisi again lays it back to the keeper. Good pressure from our boys up front, but they've just managed to find the pace. The space, sorry. And now Del Prato laying it across, and again, a good pass for Parisi, but they finally managed to break that line, and Sotil now coming inside from that left side. Esposito into Nanasi, and Torkildsen was beaten there, but luckily from us, it was off target. Incidentally, if you're struggling to see me on screen at all, and there's a little bit of delay in the commentary, I do apologise. It is quite dark today. The weather is dreadful, so there could be a slight delay in what in when I'm talking, unfortunately. As Fiorentina look to break away, there's no defensive cover at all. Nanasi with the strike, and he's hit the post, and Stankovic gets it away, and it's out for a throw. We've gotten away with one there, and we're going to offer a little bit of encouragement to the lads. It's not been a bad performance, but Fiorentina have started to take control of this game, especially in terms of possession. Here is Stankovic into Al Mualad. Just holding on to possession. Should have really found a pass there. I mean, we've packed out that midfield. We should be finding a free man in there. Here's Aguiar. That's a good ball. Montano with a heavy touch, though, but Aguiar gets back into it. And Montano now into Stretton Graf. Back to Rawdon. Al Mualad into Cresta. Has Labe ahead of him. Labe, chance to get into the penalty. Strikes it from distance, and he's hit the crossbar now. And once again, we just fail to hit the target. It's been very, very frustrating recently. Like I say, I mean, even against St Johnstone, we won 2-0. But again, we missed some chances in that game as well. Here's Stankovic in possession for Fiorentina. Milenkovic across to Ranieri. Under pressure, but he finds the pass to Parisi, and he's got room to manoeuvre now. Lays it into Sotil. Cutting inside. Chance to get it forward. Lofts it over the top. There's loads of room on this side. Lavumbo is in. Lays it across. It's an easy goal for Sebastian Nanasi. And obviously, I know we don't have fullbacks, and occasionally we will get caught out, but they had 2 players free on this side, and a little bit poor from our point of view. We'll tell the lads that we need to pick it up, but again, we've conceded there, and we've hit the woodwork 2-3 times. It's been really, really frustrating. Here's Labe, knocking it into the penalty area. Rawdon is there with the header, and again, he's got to be hitting the target with that opportunity. Considering his aerial dominance, he has to be doing better there. Ranieri into Ranocchia. Parisi into Sotil. And now Ranieri again into Milenkovic. Esposito lays it back to Stankovic again. Again, they're building from the back and they're creating little pockets of space, and eventually they may just find their way through again. As Ranieri finds Ranocchia and he's giving it away. Graf picks it up. Nice little reverse pass into Montano, and John Edwin Montano has equalised. It's a massive goal from our point of view. In a game, like I say, that is probably one of the toughest ones that we've been drawn in. And we get a deserved equaliser. And it's come from their mistake, but Graf, good alertness from him to intercept that. Little reverse pass into Montano, and the strike took a big deflection, to be fair, but we're not going to mind it too much. We are level, and we just need to try and build on that. But straight away, another highlight, and it's Del Prato to Lavumbo. Back to Del Prato. And now Esposito into Lavumbo in the penalty area. We held them level for a minute. And from a defensive perspective, that is definitely not good enough. And we're going to encourage the lads, but that equaliser lasted a minute, and that is not good enough at all. We have to stay switched on. We've offered the encouragement, and now Graf is injured. Vasquez is going to come on for him. And again, there's been a few poor performances out there, unfortunately. We're going to get Musa Silla on in central midfield. And from a defensive perspective, we have been a little bit poor today. Costin Boulay is going to come on as that wide centre-back. And we'll leave it at that for now. Damien Rawdon not had the best of games today. And it remains 2-1. Silla here with a corner toward that far post. And it's cleared by Ranocchia. And Vasquez does pick it up. Can we recycle the opportunity? He gets the ball past Soto. Montano reverses the pass to Vasquez. And there's Cresta. And what a block from the defender. And again, we waste a massive opportunity to get level. And Suleiman's going to come on for Al Muwalad here just because of fitness concerns. I mean, there's fitness concerns all over the pitch, unfortunately. And we've deserved more from this game. Despite the lack of possession, we have dominated again in a match in relation to chances, and we are going to drop very unlucky here. I know we're attacking, but this is the nature of our game now, and we're very good going forward, and defensively, normally we're stronger than that as well. But to concede a minute after getting that equaliser after all that hard work is very disappointing. And we'll let the lads know that it wasn't good enough because it isn't. Yes, having 3 defenders at the back probably isn't helping matters. But we don't have the fullbacks for a start anyway. And with the quality we've got in midfield and up front, we need to keep things going. Torkildsen, jury's still out on him, to be honest. He's looked good at times, but other than that, nothing convincing. There's only a couple of days to go until the Aberdeen game, so under normal circumstances, of course, we'd have the break. But I'll just push on through, and we'll get to that match pretty quickly, I think. And hopefully we can end our poor run that we've had against them as well. But they've started with 6 wins from 6 in the league. They've looked very, very strong. We'll just get Nathan Summers a little bit of a kick up the backside just because he needs to pick up his training performances. Obviously, the other issue we've had, which could be a little bit of an association with the strange form that we're in, is because we left out Costin Boulay from the squad for Europe initially, likewise Comenencia, players, again, ended up with a bit of a mutiny on our hands. And it's taken a little bit to get the recovery, but we have still managed to win games. We're level on points with Queen's Park and Celtic with a better goal difference, but we're 5 points behind Aberdeen. It is a huge game, this one, for us to get back in within touching distance. Celtic winning 2-0 against St Johnstone, obviously. They've had a slower start. We beat them and they'd had a draw as well. But we really need to get on top of everything and really start to push on through. Obviously, I was just saying there that we've had a lot of the scout reports come through from our lads out on loan. Good to see that they're actually playing these youngsters as well. So who knows? Some of them might come good, some of them may not. And even if this could be our last season at Hibernian, if we win the title, of course, at least we're leaving them with a little bit of a backup afterwards. So we're almost there for the game against Aberdeen. Let's see how we get on. Rangers drew 1-1 away at Airdrie. That's a big result for Airdrie. Poor from Rangers' point of view. We need to go out there and get a win and really close this gap at the top of the table. If we lose here, Aberdeen are going to be a force to be reckoned with, and we are going to struggle to catch them. Obviously, Strettengraph and Lancashire both out injured. Iola's still out injured as well. He was recovering quite well, but he's ended up with another knock to add to the one that he had previous. So it's been a frustrating time for him. Hopefully, he will break back into the side. So here we go. Aberdeen had, well, I say they had the beating of us. They battered us last time we played them. Can we get out there and get a result? I do hope so. Like I say, the way that we play has improved with us being on the attacking mentality, but defensively, at times, we are still a little bit suspect, despite the quality that we do have with our three centre backs. Possession wise, very, very strong at the moment, 70% in our favour. We've had a couple of attempts at goal already, but Aberdeen not really showing an awful lot going forward. It may be that they're just waiting for that counter-attacking opportunity. But the thing is, we've had no highlights either, so that is another concern. Montano's going to switch that right-hand side. Labe is injured, so we're going to give Priotti a chance on that left-hand side. He's not had too many chances. In the first team. He is surplus to requirements. He is transfer listed. Can he give us something to think about? Montano into Stankovic, and the headers over the crossbar, and that's another big missed opportunity that we've seen today. Can we find the back of the net? Again, like I say, it's been a frustrating time in certain matches, and so far today, it looks like it could be something similar. We'll tell the lads that I don't like what we saw from the team because we're not finding the back of the net. Despite our domination, we're playing very well, but we're not finding the back of the net, and we have got very much the quality that we need here. Priotti into Aguiar, and now Rawdon into Al-Mualad, and now Gueye. Lays it back into Stankovic, and now Montano. Cresta plays it forward. Vasquez is in, and Vasquez has scored, but he may have been offside. It looked like he did time his run, but as he timed it just a little too early. Yes, he has. It's been disallowed. It wasn't by much, but obviously it was enough just to make him offside. Very unlucky. It was a good finish as well, which is annoying. Montano's struggling fitness-wise now. Selemin is going to come on for him. Big opportunity for him in that role as well. Musasilla is going to come on, and Suleiman is also going to come on. We certainly need to keep an eye on these things. Stankovic is struggling fitness-wise, but he's such a key defender for us, so we're going to leave him on, and we'll just hold off on that last substitution. Shikaguay is struggling now as well. Aguiar couldn't find Silla. Morales into Valakari, and now Slitty into Badugo. Valakari, good turn from the Finnish player. Plays it out wide, and Slitty could be in behind here. And again, we're getting caught out at the back, and they've hit the woodwork, and Alfie Bavic has scored the rebound, and I don't think there was anything wrong with that goal. And again, we don't deserve to be behind, but a counter-attack has caused us to be so. And this is exactly what happened against Queen's Park as well. Here's Selemin with a delivery to that far post. It's headed away by Mayo. Vasquez does well to get to it. Can he get the cross into the penalty area? He cuts inside, finds Suleiman. It's blocked. Fakan into Rawdon. Back to Fakan. Now Selemin. Can he get the strike away? No, he can't. Plays it to Stankovic. The move continues here. Can we find the breakthrough? Aguiar's shot over the bar. Again, it's so frustrating. I mean, they've had 2 attempts on target and they've scored 1 of them. We've had 5 attempts on target and we just can't find the back of the net. Duncan there with a free kick just over the crossbar. And again, we deserve to be winning. And I don't know whether it's a morale thing or not, but it's very, very strange at the moment that we just can't seem to get things quite right. Nathan Summers is going to come on in the midfield for Gueye, and hopefully that might help matters, but who knows. Here's Suleiman into Selemin. Stankovic just holds on to possession. Plays it forward. Silla into Gueye again. Good passing movement again. Aguiar into Selemin. Plays it forward. Vasquez is in again, and he's hit the crossbar. And he was just offside again anyway, but once again, so many missed opportunities, and we've got the quality to be putting them away. Here's Edgar Fakan into Stankovic. Moving to the right-hand side, into Selemin again. Can he find the pass? No, he can't. Into Summers, though. Aguiar in behind. Aguiar, finally, we get that deserved equaliser. Can we hold on to it the way that we didn't against Fiorentina? That is what we'll be hoping for. But we deserve to be in front in this game. Will we get another opportunity? It's a well-worked move. Summers with the pass into Aguiar, and it's a nice, neat finish. The goalkeeper, Sava, couldn't really set himself. We didn't give him enough time to, and that is a good finish. I mean, like I say, we deserve to be in front, but it's an Aberdeen set piece now, and Duncan to take the corner. We've got to offer some encouragement to the lads as well. Duncan swings it in toward that near post. Stankovic heads clear. Bavic back into Duncan. We didn't get out there at all, and Duncan is in behind. And Torkildsen somehow manages to touch it onto the crossbar, and it's out for a throw. We've offered the encouragement to the lads. Can we get going forward again? Duncan again with a set piece. Aberdeen starting to turn on the pressure a bit. Aguiar with a comfortable header away, but didn't find any support. And Bavic back into Duncan. Cuts inside again, and it's cleared away again. Torkildsen doing very, very well to keep these opportunities out, but it's all Aberdeen. And now they've got a throw in. And the highlights continue from it. Duncan again trying to cut inside. Lays it back to Lewis Mayo. And now he charges down the right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? Yes, he can. Toward that far post. It's a good header from Suleiman, but Slitty picks it up comfortably. And now Berdugo into Weir. Good interception from Musa Silla. And now Vasquez into Priotti. All of a sudden, we're on a counter-attack here. And can Priotti get it into the penalty area? Yes, he can. He swings it in, and it's easily caught by Sava. It's a shocking delivery from Priotti. And I've given him a big chance today, and that would have certainly gone a long way into helping his matters. Fakan doing well to beat Valakari. Now Silla into Priotti. Turns back on himself, finds Aguiar. And now Summers into Vasquez. Now Musa Silla strikes from distance and again over the crossbar. I mean, why he's shooting from there when he had a little bit of space to run into is beyond me. It's ended up being a very even game in terms of chances created. 72% possession we've had, and we've clearly not made use of it. We've got to offer a little bit of encouragement for the last couple of minutes. And Morales here for Aberdeen with the throw into Slitty. Back into Morales again. He gets the cross in. Duncan's there at the far post, and we've thrown it away. We've dominated this game, and we've thrown it away. I mean, yes, they created chances as well, but that is infuriating. 71% possession, 18 attempts at goal to their 12, 7 on target to their 6, and again, we have wasted so many chances, and it's just not happening for us. I mean, we're playing some excellent football, and we're not getting any results from it. We're behind Celtic now as well, and we never ever seem to be able to catch them as soon as we fall behind them. So I'm not holding out much hope already. 8 points behind Aberdeen, 7 wins from 7 for them. I am not happy. Not happy at all. 3 defeats in 4 games. We really need to pick it up. We'll come back for Celtic at home, probably with Midtjylland at home in the Europa League as well. We'll get about 6 games done and out of the way. We've got Tottenham there as well, so that's a big game, but we're not going to come back for that one. And hopefully we can pick our form up because it's certainly going to be required. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.